It's about power. Yeah. Put up to the specialty. Sunrise on the ground. Dogs in the grooming tents. Whispers all around. Catalog smiles with the tension in the air. Every handshake got a hidden little snare. Bored in the back room, running quiet little schemes. Bylaws in the pocket like a stack of poker dreams. Slayers for the breed, but they guarding their throne. If you question anything, they coming for your bone. Grievance in the envelope, certified mail. Club justice system, but the day.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So it is day 6 of this crazy trial. Hopefully it won't be They're always so late in the morning. Oh, I need to turn up the volume. Ooh, we're moving.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Please.
Today we have the matter of Commonwealth versus Lindsay Clancy. Ms. Clancy is present. She is represented by Attorney Kevin Reddington. The Commonwealth is represented by Assistant District Attorney Jennifer Sprague and Assistant District Attorney Shannon Buckingham.
All right. Well, good morning, counsel.
Morning.
Good morning, Ms. Clancy. All right. Can I see counsel sidebar, please?
Oh my God, sidebar. Always sidebar right away. Need to go to a sidebar. I don't know why they start it before they should just do sidebar before they start. Oh, those sidebars take forever. Oh my God, these sidebars. Can I see you at sidebar? I want to see you at sidebar for like a half hour. Can I see you at sidebar? We're really going to start at 10, apparently. Sidebars are going to take forever today. What are you growling about? What are you growling about? You getting a baby? You getting a baby? Oh, nope, you brought me a bone. You brought me a bone. No, no, bush. Bush, bush. Bush, bush. This huge bone. Hey, hey T, what's up? This huge bone. Like, you're like, I, I wish they'd do something. These sidebars are taking forever. I was 300 BC. I was a kid back then.
I remember the first time I saw sand. It's just a puppy. Oh my God, you're killing me. Ugh. I think they forgot that. I think they're sitting at sidebar. I think that the defense is like, we don't need to do anything. Just put up the people that he's probably going through the list. I only want to talk to these people. The rest of it, I'll just concede on. I'll stipulate to their findings. Just pass those people through. You're right. He's going for the doctors and a couple of the detectives. Anybody who says it's superficial and he doesn't care about chain of custody on most of the stuff unless it's somebody who didn't find the watch if they were in the bedroom. And then he wants to know if they had a search warrant. Just on some of the people. On the rest of them, he could give two shits about. His reasoning doesn't make sense to me. And he badgers the witnesses. When he does talk to them, he badgers them. And I don't understand why a prosecutor doesn't object to a lot more of the stuff, except it looks bad to the jury. Right? It looks bad to the jury. Yep. So I don't understand. Well, yeah, but they're, yeah. Like he's thinking it makes doctors right. Yeah. Yeah, it does. So I don't understand some of it. Like that's not, I mean, if you want your client to look sympathetic, you don't get up and badger the witnesses. You're not argumentative. I mean, I don't know. And then when they're like, I don't know, I'd have to look at my notes. He doesn't give them their notes. He's just like, okay. Like, wait, what? Like, at least when the prosecutor gets up, she's like, here, I'll give you your notes to look at and you can tell me. And then when it refreshes their memory, they're like, okay, yeah, like there's this, this, and this. Okay, get down. Come on, back up. They're like, she's like, one of them's like, yeah, this, and this. It could possibly be this, but it also was this, and I didn't get this. And then he tries to get them to read other people's notes. Well, I can't guess what this person was thinking when they wrote this down. A lot of times when they're writing stuff down or they're dictating something, somebody else is also, they'll dictate it into a recorder or something else. And then like their legal transcription or their medical transcription is literally typing out those notes. No doctor is typing out their own notes. So for then them to say, well, that's not my notes, so I don't know what he was thinking. He's just sitting there going like this. And then they put it in. You know what I'm saying?
He's like literally doing this, or she is literally doing this. I seen patient, blah, 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 you know, sitting there looking at the computer, doing whatever. And like, as he's done doing it, and then he hands it over to a nurse or to, you know, his medical transcriptionist, whatever. And then those notes are put in. Same with legal transcriptionists. Like when we're given files and then we have to transcribe what we hear. And if we don't hear like or understand exactly what they're given, like we put in dots, like it's no different than legal transcription. All this does, blah, blah, that's all taken out to make it sound better. But we still don't, like I would be like, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. It's just a transcription of what is happening in court. He thinks if he keeps emphasizing the mental aspect, then the jury will get that she had a mental issue. Yeah, but a mental issue doesn't negate the fact that you killed 3 children. Right. Right. And this is the thing, if you wanted those notes, why didn't you subpoena those doctors to articulate what they meant by those notes? You can't have somebody else articulate. That'd be like me saying, oh, well, T wrote down these notes and then asking K9, well, what the hell did he mean by them? Like, K9's going to go, well, my interpretation of what he meant by it, but I don't know. Ask him. Right. Right. And civil is a way lower bar than criminal. But if she's found guilty here, that's a different story. You're found guilty. Now her husband could for some things. Makes it a whole different ballgame. That's a whole nother bag of dicks. Um, yeah, yeah, there'd be a conflict of interest. Her husband, he's not being charged in it. I agree. My God, the sidebar. Did they forget they have court? He's a different, he would be a different defendant though. No, I don't think so. I think they're gonna, it's a very high bar. To find her innocent. It doesn't negate you. You still have agency in your darkest moments. You still have agency. Let's not forget that.
All right, thank you. All right,
Yes, Ms. Clancy.
yeah, what we're going to do at this point, Ms. Clancy, I'm gonna, my understanding is that you, through counsel, have offered to stipulate to certain facts
See?
that would be introduced during the course of this trial. So what I want to do is just ask you a series of questions to make sure that you understand the effect of stipulating to these facts. So I'm going to just ask you some brief questions at this point.
They
And
want
then
get
we'll
through
kind
it.
of go from there. So
Through it.
if you could swear Ms. Clancy in, please.
They do not want this out. They don't want the jury to hear a lot of this evidence.
All right. Ms. Clancy,
Lays on
I've
them.
been shown a list or a summary of stipulations that's been marked as exhibit or J for identification. So it's my understanding that you are requesting or offering to stipulate to certain facts. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And before I accept that, I got to make sure, ask you some questions, make sure that your decision to do so is voluntary, that you understand the consequences. So I'm going to ask you some questions. If at any time you need to speak to Mr. Reddington or you have any questions or have problems understanding what I'm saying, just let me know, okay? Now, do you understand that the Commonwealth, in this case, is required to prove each and every element of the case against you beyond a reasonable doubt? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You understand that there are certain facts that could be introduced during the course of the trial that would support, might support the Commonwealth's position regarding those elements. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And you understand that by signing the stipulation, you're agreeing that the Commonwealth does not have to prove these certain facts that are contained in the stipulation. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand by signing or going along with that stipulation, you are basically relieving the Commonwealth of its burden to prove those certain facts? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do at this point?
Yes.
All right.
She doesn't want to hear it.
Have you gone over the stipulation or the summary of the stipulations with Attorney Reddington?
Yes, Your Honor.
Need any more time to do that?
No.
No, thank you.
No, by entering into this stipulation, you're giving up some important rights. So I kind of want to go over those with you at this time. Do you understand, by law, you're presumed to be innocent of each charge against you, and you do not have to prove your innocence. All right. So instead, at trial, the Commonwealth, as I said to you before, has the burden of proving you are guilty of each element of the charges against you. And by entering into this stipulation, you're giving up your right to force the Commonwealth to prove the facts that are contained in these stipulations. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You also, at trial, where we are now, you have the right to confront the witnesses that would testify about these facts. And by entering into this stipulation, you're giving up that right with respect to these stipulated facts. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You also, if you wanted to, could call your own witnesses at the trial to contest these stipulated facts if you want to. You understand you'd be giving up that right by entering into this stipulation.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Wow.
You also, at trial, have the right to remain silent and cannot be forced to testify at this. You understand, by entering into this stipulation, you're giving up in a limited way that right with respect to just those facts.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Are you doing this willingly and voluntarily?
Yes, I am.
And of your own free will.
Has anyone forced you or threatened you to enter into this stipulation?
No, Your Honor.
Have you had enough time to talk to counsel about this?
Yes, I have.
All right.
Are you
All right.
crazy?
I make the following findings. I find that Ms. Clancy has knowingly, intelligently, voluntarily, and willingly entered into the stipulation of the facts that are contained and summarized in Exhibit J for identification. I find that she is competent to enter into this stipulation. And I find she understands the consequences of entering into this stipulation. So accordingly, I now accept the proposed stipulation of facts. Thank you.
I just would like, Your Honor, for the record, to again reiterate the fact that we have not
Accept
She's
the stipulation. Counsel, are we ready for the jury?
he just doesn't want all of the chain of custody, He don't care about the blood, the DNA, he don't care about any of that. Just get it through. He don't want days of testimony.
Counsel, I forgot to ask, while we're waiting for the jury, can I see very briefly?
Oh, Jesus. I'll be right back. Like he's at sidebar. No. Is it jumping on your end? Let me refresh. Hang on. Is that better? Okay, hang on.
There is a matter, I'm going to have to talk to counsel pretty much in the afternoon. So the thought is tomorrow, the plan for you should be pretty much 9 to 1. All right.
9 to 1.
And then in the afternoon, I'm going to deal with counsel in regards to some other issues that will, I believe, keep this case going well on track. And that's kind of where we are. So I just kind of wanted to. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
All right. Buckingham, please.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Could you please tell the jury your first and last name?
Christina Carpio.
And can you spell your last name for the record?
C-A-R-P as in Peter, I-O.
And what do you do for work?
I am a general surgeon trained in trauma and critical care.
And where do you currently work?
I'm hired by Brigham, but I work at South Shore Hospital.
Can you tell us a little bit about your educational background?
I completed medical school and then went to general surgery.
I'm going to draw your attention to January 24th of 2023. Were you working at the South Shore Hospital that day?
Yes.
And what was your role that day?
I was the on-call surgeon. I was physically in the hospital working.
At some point in the evening hours, were you advised that a patient was being transported to the South Shore emergency room as a level 1 trauma?
Yes.
And so when you are advised of that level of trauma, or you're advised of a critical patient coming into the emergency department, what do you do?
There are guidelines for how quickly we have to be present in the emergency room. Because I'm also operating, at times I may be in the operating room when that notice.
Yeah, like abrasions.
The 2 numbers I saw in my note were normal values of blood pressure, not high values, not hypertension.
Okay. If I may approach you just with one of the pages from the notes, read your review. You could just tell me if I'm misinterpreting.
Oh, no problem. Which part?
It's towards the bottom, the second to last paragraph.
Oh, she was hypotensive, which means low blood pressure, different from hypertension, which is high blood pressure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, not at all.
But as far as the hypothermic, that you recall that she was at a very low core body temperature.
Yes, that's correct.
It's me.
And do you know what was done to raise her body temperature?
I don't know why.
We raise the temperature in the trauma room to be able to raise her body temperature. That's usually our first line of intervention.
And do you also have available to you at the South Shore Hospital what's called a bear hugger, or some sort of blanket or wrappings that you can wrap around an individual to try to get their body temperature up?
Yes, we have that.
And at some point, her body temperature did. Some point her body temperature did
Let
come
me
up
see
to 95.
if this works better,
Correct?
because
Yes.
apparently I was like, because I went and looked at my own
her,
street.
did anything change about those lacerations that you observed once her body temperature was up that warranted some surgical intervention of those injuries?
No.
No, I went and checked my own stream and it was lagging.
What was the ultimate recommendation for the care of this patient?
She had complex fractures in her spine at the thoracic level.
Injuries at South Shore Hospital.
Yeah,
Why did you recommend the
I'm stupid.
care to a tertiary hospital?
The complex level of spinal injuries was deemed necessary for transfer by our neurosurgery colleague.
Okay, thank you.
Reddington.
Morning.
Good morning.
Just a few questions. So South Shore Hospital, and you made reference to as being a trauma hospital, and the injuries suffered by Lindsay were at level 1. Is that what it was?
Yes, that's correct.
That would be the highest level. Is that right?
Yes.
As far as risk or concern of the person's safety and health and survival.
Yes.
What time, if you remember, what time approximately was she admitted to South Shore Hospital?
The word admission